Leçon 19, un choix difficile. So let's do this dialogue together. Rather, you guys are going to do it because it's short, short bits that you guys can all do. Little dialogue type of things. So everyone, make sure you're with me on page 276. Levez les mains to participate. So Hannah, let's see, and Isabel are up first. So we're going to do scene 1, scène 1. Hannah, can you be Véronique, and Delphine, you can be, sorry, Isabel, you can be Delphine. Got it? I'll give you guys permissions. I will read that beginning paragraph, and then you guys can read the actual dialogues. And let me know if you need help because there are new words in there, and that's totally fine. But do as best as you can. All right, so I'll read the first bit. Un choix difficile. Dans un mois, Delphine va aller au mariage de sa cousine. Elle va acheter une nouvelle robe pour cette occasion. Pour cela, elle va dans un magasin de vêtements avec sa copine Véronique. I don't think we've learned it, but pour cela means because of that. Elle va dans un magasin. Okay. Il y a beaucoup de jolies robes dans ce magasin. Delphine hésite entre une robe jaune et une robe rouge. Quelle robe est-ce que Delphine va choisir? Ah là là, le choix n'est pas facile. So boys, I'm sure this is like so extra interesting for you. Okay, so Hannah and Isabel, you guys are up. Mm-hmm. No. Perfect. Just choisi. Perfect. Good. Very good. Very good, you guys. So, just the only correction I have is the word regarde. You said regarder, Hannah, which, me, which we would only do if there was an accent on that last E, but it's just regarde. But besides that, you guys sounded excellent. Well done. Good job. All right, we'll have someone else do the scene 2. You guys were excellent. Okay, Rachel and Abigail, or Abby, can you guys do... Oh, struggles. Okay, wait. Sorry, Alyssa. Okay, there we go. Rachel and Abigail, can you guys do... Rachel, can you be... Let's see, who's first? Delphine. And then Abigail, can you be Véronique? Delphine sort de la cabine d'essayage. She comes out of the fitting room. Go ahead. I can barely hear you. Oh, sure, Abby. How about Alyssa? Can you do it? Rachel, I can't really hear you. Yes, there you go. Good job. All right, can you say pourquoi one more time? Pourquoi? Why? Good job. Good job, you guys. Très bien. You sounded excellent. Oh, hold on. Okay. Let's do that compréhension really quick. Numéro 1. Où vont Delphine et Véronique? Everyone in the chat. Où vont Delphine et Véronique? Où being the keyword. Où vont Véronique? Delphine et Véronique. Véronique. Good. So where are they going? And they go into a clothing store. Un magasin de vêtements. Good job. Numéro 2. Qu'est-ce que Delphine va acheter? Qu'est-ce que Delphine va acheter? Very good. What does Delphine, what is she going to buy? And the answer is a dress. Numéro 3. Numéro 3. Pourquoi? Why is she buying the dress? Pourquoi? Good job, guys. Why is she buying a dress? Pour le mariage de sa cousine. For the wedding of her cousin's wedding. Parce qu'elle va aller au mariage de sa cousine. Okay. Numéro 4. Delphine hésite entre deux robes. De quelle couleur sont-elles? Numéro 4. Delphine hésite entre deux robes. De quelle couleur sont-elles? Not a lot of you are participating. Okay. Delphine hesitates between two dresses. What are the colors? What are their colors? And they are red and yellow. Numéro 5. Quelle robe est-ce qu'elle choisit? Quelle robe est-ce qu'elle choisit? Quelle robe est-ce qu'elle choisit? Uh-oh. Can you hear me? Did I fall out? Okay. Don't even know what happened. Okay. Yellow is jaune is yellow. Okay, so number 5. Quelle robe est-ce qu'elle choisit? Which one does she choose? She chooses the yellow one. Numéro 6. Pourquoi est-ce qu'elle préfère la robe rouge? Pourquoi est-ce qu'elle préfère la robe rouge? It is Olivia, but that's not why she picked it. So the question, pourquoi est-ce qu'elle préfère la robe rouge? Why does she prefer the red dress? And she prefers it because she thinks it's more pretty. Elle préfère la robe rouge parce qu'elle est plus jolie que la robe rouge. Jaune. Sorry. Okay. And then number 7, according to, selon Véronique, quel est le problème avec la robe rouge? Quel est le problème avec la robe rouge? These questions are getting much more intricate, huh? Yes. Selon Véronique, quel est le problème avec la robe rouge? According to Véronique, what is the problem with the red dress? And the problem is the dress is too small. Trop petit. Elle est trop petite. Petite, actually. Petite. Okay. Numéro 8. Qu'est-ce que Delphine doit faire pour porter la robe? Qu'est-ce que Delphine doit faire pour porter la robe? Ooh, sneeze is coming up. Yes. Okay. What does Delphine must do in order to porter la robe, to be able to fit or wear the dress? And she has to maigrir. She has to lose weight. All right. Much more intricate questions this time. Give me some feedback before we move on. How was that for you? Difficult, a bit harder. Need to practice more. It was more difficult. Good. Well, you know what? It's good that we do difficult things because that spurs us on. That's what helps us move on to the next things. But I tried to answer them without looking at the questions. That's really good. If you can slowly move your way towards listening mostly and not just reading, that will help you significantly. But it's also way, way hard to do that. Yeah, it's so hard. So good job, you guys. That's why I spend the time with these dialogues, because it's hard. So you can also do it on your own, as you know. The online textbook, you can listen to it. So I highly suggest you guys spend some time just listening to it and trying to figure out what they're saying. Much harder, but also much more beneficial. Okay, because if you ever go to a French-speaking country, you'll just be hearing it. You won't see like the words they're saying written form. All right, let's move on. Let's talk about some verbs. Woohoo! We're moving on to the next thing. So I've taught you about ER verbs, regular ER verbs. We kind of reviewed that at the beginning of class. Remember? We've learned a bunch of irregular verbs, and you just had to memorize them in their weirdness, right? And then we learned that a good chunk of verbs in French end in ER, and they all follow the same rules, where you remove the ER and then add the endings es, ons, ez, ent. Okay, now we're moving on to the other type of verb in French. So there's ER verbs, IR verbs, RE verbs, and I'm sure a few other little weird ones, but we don't even touch those in French ones. So we're moving on to IR verbs now. The endings are, we're conjugating it in the present tense, important to specify. We do the same thing when we conjugate IR verbs. We remove the IR, add the proper endings. Easy, right? The endings are IS, ISIT, ISSONS, ISSEZ, ISSENT. ES, ES, ET, ESSONS, ESSZ, ESSENT. Yeah, right? So definitely, I'm not making it a project, but definitely, definitely write this chart down. This is like one of those like do not forget type of charts. Okay, not just for the test, but for like your life with French. Here are some common IR verbs, the ones that apply to the subject of this lesson or the chapter, but commonly used ones as well. Yeah, sure. IS, IS, IT, ISSONS, ISSEZ, ISSENT. Cool. All right, so some common IR verbs. Choisir, to choose. Finir, to finish. Grossir, to gain weight or to get fat. What helps me remember this is when like in math or like statistics, I don't know if you guys are this point in your math, but like when we add up everything together, it's like the gross gain. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, like gross income. Yeah, before you take away like your cost and stuff like that. So think of it as like the big amount. Okay, so maybe that will help. Yeah, exactly. There you go. Okay, cool. I'm like no math. I'm not a math person at all, so I'm so glad I didn't have to explain that to dig myself into a hole. Okay, so that helps me remember that that means like gain weight or big or fat because it's the big number before you trim down your costs or taxes or whatever. Okay. Anyways, maigrir means to lose weight or to get thin. I don't think I have any. I don't think I have anything to help you remember for that. Réussir means to succeed or to pass an exam, specifically to pass an exam, but it also just means to succeed. Okay, so let's put these to practice. So I gave you your chart here, the the endings for the IR verbs. Go ahead and translate these sentences. So Danielle numéro 1, Hannah numéro 2, Katie numéro 3, Katie numéro 4, Abigail numéro 5, Rachel numéro 6. So we have choisir, finir, réussir. Oops, wrong accent. Oh, yeah, you guys have permissions. Okay. Grossir, maigrir, réussir. Okay, that was. What is homework for this week, Rachel? We'll be there soon. It's that homework page. Sorry, I'm far away. My baby's really mad when I lean over and squish him. Oh, devoir. Oh, the word for homework. Devoir. All right. You, singular, finish the walk. Tu finis la promenade. Perfect. I choose the blue dress. Je choisis. Okay, so you did choose the right verb, choisir. However, it needs to be conjugated now. That's kind of what we're practicing. Elle réussit à un examen. Très bien. Actually, I didn't even specify this. So réussir. Hello. Why aren't you letting me type? Hello. Okay, it's not letting me do it. Okay, well, réussir by itself is succeed, but the réussir à means that's the succeeding on a test or passing a test. Numéro 6. They, boys and girls, finish the homework. Ils finissent le devoir. Parfait. Good job. We gain weight when we eat ice cream. Nous grossissons. When is quand. Q-U-A-N-D. Quand. Oh, good fix. Number 1. Je choisis la bleue robe. Okay. You are correct with the grammar, and that's kind of what I'm checking the most. Let's take a moment and look at this section. Le. First of all, adjectives in French go after the verb. And then your adjective needs to have an E on the end because robe is féminin. I'll move this stuff out of the way. It won't let me delete it right now. For some reason. It lets me delete it sometimes, but not other times. Not sure what that's about. Quand nous mangions la glace. Number 4. Does anyone remember what ice cream is? Une glace. Very good. Who's number 5? Is it not working for you? Eat, manger. Oopsies. Okay. If I remember nothing else, I will always remember ice cream. It's an important word to know. Priorities. Good, except don't forget to conjugate manger. Right now it says we gain weight when we to eat ice cream. It has to be when we eat. Mangions. Mangions. Number 5. Is it Sarah or is the order still? I don't know if the... Sarah, were you number 5? Oh, okay. Then I don't know who. Maybe it's just not showing up on my computer. Can anyone help Abby? How do we conjugate It's a regular ER. Well, it's mostly regular ER verb. Yeah, except we actually keep the E because it's G. Remember that? Way to pull from first semester, Madam Rumley. That's okay. I'll do it, and you can do the next one. You, plural you, lose weight when you eat salad. Vous. These are silly sentences, but to get the point across. Vous maigri. That's right. I'll do all the steps. Where are we? Maigrir. And then I remove the IR, and then I add the ending ISSEZ. Maigrisez quand vous mangez une salade. Or de salade. I didn't even teach you that, so don't worry about that. Anyways, let's move on. Good job, you guys. We're on page 279 now. Doing the exercise différence d'opinion. Is that the question personnelle? That's what it was. Personal questions. À quelle heure finissent les classes? Okay, so you just basically answer these questions. You can make up your answer about when things happen, when things finish. Danielle, numéro 1. Katie, numéro 2. Sarah, numéro 3. Alyssa, numéro 4. Oh, Rachel, I didn't check yours. Hold on one second, guys. Did I miss one? Number 6. Ils finissent le devoir. Yeah. Oh, I think I did. Yeah. You did it well. There was like nothing to say. You did great. It's like perfect first try. Well done. All right, go ahead, guys, who I just assigned. You can your answers, like when do classes get out? You can just create your own answer. Like it's 9:30 in the morning when I'm done with classes with you guys, but you guys are in different time zones, so you can create whatever you want. You could just say 3 p.m. if you want and pretend that we're in a normal school. Oh, année means year. So number 1, à quelle heure finissent les classes? What time does the classes end or school get out? Numéro 2, à quelle heure finit la classe de français? At what hour does the French class finish? Anyone, either look it up or someone answer. I will not. Just try to figure that one out, remember. Numéro 3, quand, quand finit l'école cette année? When does school finish this year? And then you could just say the month, like it finishes in May. Numéro 4, tu es invité au restaurant ou au cinéma? Où choisis-tu d'aller? You're invited to a restaurant or a movie. Where do you choose to go? Je finis la classe de français à 2 heures. Perfect. Don't forget the accent. Boop. Looking good. 20 is 20. Oh, you got it. So if you want to say like 12:30 probably, it'd be à 20h30. Remember that? And a half. Or you could say à 20h30. Either one is just fine. 2:30 or 12:30. Or sorry, 12:30 or 12:30. Numéro 3, quand finit l'école cette année? Il finit. Numéro 4, je choisis. Okay. So first of all, for number 4, je choisis au restaurant. You're nearly there. There should be another S on the end. Or it should be, yeah, another S on the end because it's I. You remove the IR and then add the IS here. Okay. So right now you're saying I choose at the restaurant. So you'd either say I choose the restaurant, je choisis le restaurant, or you would say I choose to go to the restaurant, je choisis d'aller au restaurant. Do you see the difference there? That's awesome, Hannah. That kind of stuff, you can do it on your computer, you can do it on Facebook, like that kind of stuff is really useful. You just have the dictionary ready if you need it. If you need all that, good. Okay. Okay, you guys get the idea. Let's keep moving on. Okay, let's move on to some adjectives. Remember that adjectives must match the gender and the number of the noun they describe. We've talked about this even in this class. So, stylo, pen is masculine and singular, so I'd say le stylo noir. But jupe is feminine, singular, so I'd add an E to it, la jupe noire. Chapeau is masculine plural, and so the adjective gets just an S. Chaussure is feminine plural, so I add an E and an S. You remember this? Yes. All right. Now, there are some irregular adjectives that I want to teach you and kind of focus on. They are beau, nouveau, and vieux. These belong to the bangs category, if you recall. Bangs. Which are beau belongs to the beauty category, and then both nouveau and belong to the age category. Bangs are simply the only adjectives that go before the noun in French. Normally nouns or adjectives go before. All adjectives go after the noun in French, except for these ones. Oh yeah, good job, guys. Okay, cool. Yeah, okay. So, beau belongs to the beauty category, nouveau and vieux belong to the age. They mean new, beautiful, good-looking, new, and old. So they take unusual forms and they actually come before the noun. So here's kind of some charts for you to memorize. Let me move this little thing out of the way. Okay. So we have beau, the masculine singular form is beau, but if it's before vowel, it's B-E-L, belle. Feminine, B-E-L-L-E. They sound the same, belle. Okay, so yes, the character in Beauty and the Beast, her name literally means beauty. Okay, masculine plural is beau with an X. Feminine plural, L-L-E-S. Nouveau, similar kind of thing. Nouveau, nouvelle with just one L. Nouveau with an X. Nouvelle with L-L-E-S. Vieux, vielle, vieux, vielle, vielle. Okay, any questions about these? They're kind of similar to each other. They're just irregular. They take weird forms depending on whether they're describing a masculine, feminine, singular, or plural noun. Jeune, yes, because it means young. All right, let's do an exercise to put this into use. So first we're going to focus on just beau. So let's see, we're on page 279. Mod Boutique is presenting its spring collection. Point out all the items you'd like to say, or you'd like to point out all the items you like to a French friend using the appropriate forms of beau. So basically just say, regarde, regarde la belle robe. I guess I'll do number one then. All you're going to say is like, look at it. Regarde la belle robe. Look at the pretty pants, look at the pretty jeans, look at the pretty jackets, look at the pretty coats. You just use the proper form of beau. Okay? Sarah number 2, Olivia number 3, Rachel number 4, Abby number 5. So I did number 1, but you guys can go ahead and do the other ones. So the forms are beau, belle, belle, beau, belle. What if there's a singular feminine of beau? Singular feminine is belle, L-L-E. Belle robe. Pantalons masculin singular. Le beau pantalon. Regarde les beaux gens. Very good. Regarde des beaux blousons. Regarde la belle veste. Perfect. Lower your hands, re-raise them. Let's do the same exact thing, except with nouveau. Okay? So go ahead. Katie numéro 1, Isabelle numéro 2, Alyssa numéro 3, Danielle numéro 4, Hannah numéro 5. And our forms are nouveau, nouvelle, nouvelle, nouveau, nouvelle. Regarde des nouveaux gens. Très bien. Remember, if you're not going, you can still do these exercises in your head or write them down or on your own. Like, there's no reason, there should not be a time for you to just sit around and watch. You can definitely participate and practice and then correct yourself against what's on the board. Cool. Regarde la nouvelle robe. Good. Regarde un nouveau pantalon. Okay, it doesn't just this is kind of, you got the part that we're trying to practice here, but it doesn't quite make sense to look at a new pants. Like if I'm saying look at it, I'm probably talking about something specific. So I'd say the new pants or these new pants or something like that. Yeah. It's a minor detail, but it's just kind of like just fine-tuning your French. Regarde La veste nouvelle. Okay, so yeah, normally the adjectives go after, normally, but these are part of the exceptions. So you'd say la nouvelle veste. Good. That was good remembering. Just as like, of course, it's the exceptions. Good. Who's number 4? Yes, Danielle. Des means some. Oh, there it is. Okay. Regarde des nouveaux blousons. You guys are going so fast. Good job. All right, let's do it again for vieux. So lower your hands, re-raise them. We're about out of time of class, so let's do this really quick and then we'll just hang with me for a minute. Okay, so Hannah numéro 1, Olivia numéro 2, Sarah numéro 3, Rachel numéro 4, Abby numéro 5. Vas-y. That's fine, you can just do it again. Just go with who I assigned. Regarde les vieux gens. Good. Oh, I didn't write the chart for you. That's why we're going a little slower. Okay, so our versions are vieux, vieux. Oh, let's see. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Okay. Vieux, 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 vieux. Regarde la vieille robe, regarde le vieux pantalon, regarde les vieux blousons, regarde la vieille veste. Perfect. Well done, guys. Okay, so we're out of time. So you make sure you look at the video lesson specific to this one last bit thing that we missed about comparing adjectives. Basically, to say something is more, less, or as much as something else. Whether it's like in my example here is like price, more expensive than, less expensive than, as expensive than. So we don't have time to do that. And then I had a conversation thing. We don't have to do that. But anyway, so make sure you just review that video lesson to make sure you get it. Here's your homework. Email me if you have any questions. I would love to help you. Have a great week. Au revoir.